Let's bring in Fox News contributor Joe Concha. Joe, Brooke mentioned the laptop, right? Doesn't this feel like laptop 2.0?
3.0, 4.0, right? This has been going on for some time. And it's silence of the lambs when it comes to other news organizations. They should be sticking up for the New York Post at this point. They just got banned from something. That's a chilling threat to democracy, Todd. This is the same president, by the way, who celebrated freedom of the press last week at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, only to mock them by saying, yeah, you know, this is just like my presidency. I'm going to speak for 10 minutes and then walk away without taking questions cheerfully, is what he said. And that got a lot of applause. People found that hilarious. The New York Post is the nation's oldest daily newspaper. It had the audacity to break the Hunter Biden laptop story, and at the time, they got locked out of their account on social media, and all the other news organizations said that it was Russian disinformation. They should be standing up for them now that we know that those emails are completely authentic, but from the New York Times to Jim Acosta, no fainting couches.
All those libs love the musical Hamilton. Hamilton started the New York Post. I don't know. Maybe like the New York Post, Ashley. Sorry, I just
Great
wanted
point.
to make a Broadway reference.
It's a good point, but as Miranda Devine said, she thinks they struck a nerve. I would go a little further and say it's more than just a nerve they struck. The White House unveiled a new policy for journalists on Friday, saying the White House expects that all hard pass holders will act in a professional manner while on White House grounds by respecting their colleagues. White House employees and guests' subsequent violations may lead to the suspension or revocation of your hard pass, following notice and an opportunity to respond. What do you make of that?
Wow, they're saying
timing.
That. Yeah, it is incredible, right? They should respect their colleagues. When the White House starts respecting reporters and journalists, the ones that actually are trying to do their job, then they could talk about respect. But until this time, we have a president that has taken fewer solo press conferences, has done them less than any president in 40 years. This is the least accessible, most protected president of our lifetime, guys.
And I think this media crackdown is an absolute sign that they know the walls are closing on all the Biden family business shenanigans.
The noose is
100%.
tightening.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's definitely tightening. You know what we haven't spoken about in a couple of weeks, maybe even a couple months?
What's that?
One Hillary Rodham Clinton. Well, she's praising the job that Joe Biden's doing. Watch.
And I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves from the press or, you know, maybe some large segments of the people. But literally, he got a lot done in 2 years in very difficult circumstances.
So she kind of said it there in the middle, much in the same vein as her deplorables comment. It's our problem. It's the American people's problem for not knowing and seeing the amazingness of Joe Biden.
She didn't really get into specifics, though, did she? I watched the whole thing. Is it the economy he deserves credit on? Because wages still can't keep up with inflation. Is it the national debt? Because now that's at $31 trillion due to the spending that we have seen, new spending out of this administration. How about the border? It's about to explode, and we've already allowed 6.5 million people into the country illegally. How about education? We have ACT test scores at a 30-year low among our students. Foreign policy, we have China is about to move on Taiwan, an endless war in Ukraine, and the Taliban controls Afghanistan. So if we were to specifically look at big issues and say, where does Joe Biden deserve credit? It's hard to find where that is, and that's why he's at 36% approval, and that's why also only 36% of Democrats want him to run for another term. Ashley.
Well, one thing she did get right, he has gotten more done in 2 years. Not that it's positive, but I've never seen so much bad happen, just pile up in just 18 months. But we'll save that for a different day.
Do you want to pivot?
Yes, I do. Because this one gets me.
Okay.
Axios is taking a deep dive into President Biden's diet and how the president's food choices are preparing him for a second term. The report dives into his favorite meals, including BLTs. I do like pizza. I do too. Peanut butter and jelly, sandwiches, love. Spaghetti with butter and red sauce, cookies and ice cream. Sundays, we know he likes ice cream. We've seen that.
Did they use a Thanksgiving background for this graphic?
It looks
I think
kind
they
of
did.
like
nice,
it.
Nice work, graphics.
It's the only one available.
You would think with everything going on right now, this would be the last of their concern.
Indeed. And look, I'm with Joe Biden on this one. I'm kind of like you. I was looking at all that stuff. I go, there's no problem with that food, right? I'm anti-salmon, all right? If it's from the sea, it's not for me, Todd, bottom line. But all that said, if Jill Biden really wants to show she cares about her husband, she would have recommended don't run for a second term. You're already in your 80s. You'll be 86 in the Oval Office if you won again and again. ABC News Washington Post poll, which was devastating. 2/3 of voters believe that this president doesn't have the mental or physical fortitude to stay in this job. Imagine that 2/3 of the country believes this, and yet this isn't a guy who's just working at the library to finish out, retirement to fill the hours. This is the commander in chief and the president of the United States, and 2/3 of the country says you're not physically or mentally up for the job. I don't know. I'm not sleeping well lately, guys. Are you?
He's not a golf course starter. He's the president of the United States.
Right.
It's kind of a job that requires a lot.
That's the job I was looking for.
Golf course starter?
Yes.
That's the dream. That's what I'm going to go to when I'm 80, not planning on commander of the free world.
Beach badge checker.
Oh, at Belmar, yes.
I do have to say one thing, though. Jill is trying, because when she recommends, the fresh fish and the veggies and stuff, she knows that helps cognitive function.
Right, but she should have stepped in at the outset and said, Joe, no go for president. That's where she could have helped.
I'm just saying, if he has a shrimp cocktail at this point, is it really going to make a difference?
Not going to matter.
Just let the man eat what he wants to eat. I'm sorry. That's just
let
me.
Joe Concha eat what he wants to eat.
I'm on a
Thanks,
fasting
Joe.
diet, which is really smart.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. But dinner.
Joe, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.